Hello. Hi. Welcome. I don't know why I said hi 3 times, but we go. My name is Sarah Daria Moy, and you are now currently listening to DM Talks. This is my podcast that is all about wellness. Essentially, I'm trying to promote well-being and assist healing, whether that be physically, mentally, spiritually. Ultimately, I think we all just want to be seen in our entirety. So I hope this podcast helps to show listeners how multifaceted they are. We are all at the center of our own universe, so why don't we do more to better our own existence? I thought I'd do this quick little introduction episode, just tell you guys about the segments. I've got 4 segments, and I'll just start to go through them. So the first one is called The Divine, and this is basically an area where I want to shine a light on a good thing. So whether that could be associated with a good book that you've read, or you found a cool product, or you've heard something great in the news, this would just, give it all the praises, give it all the accolade that it can have, where we just highlight the good things that happen in our lives. For the second segment, it's called Decoding the Messes, and this just involves unpacking something that we consider mess. So whether that's seeing a comment online or whether that's something that's happened in our day-to-day lives, this would just be a safe space where we can discuss it, unpack it, and hopefully grow from it. The next segment is called Tarot Talks, and Tarot Talks is where I, your host, Sarah Daria Moy, is able to give you a tarot, just a small tarot reading. I've been practicing tarot for maybe like a year and a half or maybe a bit over that now, and I just think it's a great tool for self-reflection, so I really wanted to incorporate it into this podcast. One thing that I do say though is that I give quite general readings. Whatever relates to you will relate to you, and whatever doesn't, it doesn't. I'd always advocate for, if you want to learn more about spirituality, definitely maybe note down some of the cards that I talk about and do some reading on your own, because I think that's what's really helped me when following various spirituality like enthusiasts, I guess. So I picked out a card for this introduction, and I received the 9 of Wands. Just going to put it straight into the camera. This deck is, by the way, by Crystal Banger. She's an African-American artist who uses pop culture in her tarot deck, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to give a quick description of the deck, of the card, sorry. It's 9 of Wands, and you see 9 staffs or wands that have been digged into the ground, and it looks like a fence. So when we look at wands, which is the suit of a minor arcana, it's to do with spirituality, intuition, sort of your energy and your inspirations. So when you see the 9 of Wands basically looking like a fence, that suggests that someone has made that fence. They have put boundaries in place. And that's something, I guess, that I'm learning with this podcast. I want it to be successful. I want people to learn from it. However, without hard work and dedication and drive, it's not going to manifest to that. So we're going to look at 9 of Wands as a stepping stones into sort of finding what works for us and how that's going to be implemented in finding our goals or obtaining our goals. That's what I'm going to say. We're claiming it this year, 2020, big things. So the next and the final segment is called The Direct Message. And this is just a little section where me or my guests will give a little sort of take-home message for the listeners. It can be a quote, an affirmation. And today I've decided to choose the affirmation of I am where I need to be, feel the fear, do it anyway, because I want to encourage individuals to do things to better themselves. So thank you for listening to my little introduction. I should hopefully be having podcasts every Sunday. My name is Sarah Daria Moy. You can follow me on Instagram at dm.talks. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. Bye.